A woman came to me and she asked me if she really needed a hormonal profile test because she was already convinced she had hormonal imbalance, not because a doctor told her, not because she had done any hormonal profile test in the past, not because she had been diagnosed, but because she had flat buttocks, wider acne breakouts, low libido, and body enhancement products were not working for her. And what shocked me the most was her conclusion. She said, if these pills, syrups, and creams were not working, then something must be wrong with my hormones. Ladies, we need to talk about this because many people are diagnosing themselves based on assumptions or social media advice or products that may not even have scientific evidence behind them. And sometimes that can be dangerous. Hello, my name is Chinaza. I am a medical sonographer. And if you're new here, it is everything ultrasound and women's health. Today, I want to discuss a conversation I had with a woman who genuinely believed she had hormonal imbalance because her body shape wasn't changing despite using enhancement products. Now, before I continue, this video is not to mock anybody. Body image struggles are real. Confidence issues are real. Many women compare themselves to what they see online every day. But there is a very important lesson here. Never diagnose yourself. Never assume a medical condition simply because something isn't happening the way you expect. What she told me when I asked her why she believed she had hormonal imbalance, she listed her symptoms. She said she had a flat buttock, her hips were not as wide as she wanted, she had acne, and she had low libido. Then she told me that she had tried several enhancement products. She had tried pills, syrups, cream, different products promising different curves and body enlargements according to her, and none of them worked. And because they did not work, she concluded that her hormones must be abnormal. Think about that for a moment. The conclusion wasn't maybe the products don't work. The conclusion was there must be something wrong with my body. And unfortunately, this is becoming increasingly common. Your body shape is not always a hormone problem. One of the biggest misconceptions today is the belief that every physical characteristics must be linked to hormone. That is simply not true. Genetics play a major role in determining body shape, hip width, bone structure, fat distribution, and breast size. Even height and facial features. Many of these characteristics are inherited. So if you come from a family where women naturally have smaller hips or slimmer body, that may simply be your genetic makeup. That doesn't automatically mean there is a hormonal problem. You have to stop treating natural body variations as a disease. Not every body shape needs fixing. Not every body shape requires medication. And not every difference is a sign of illness. What is a true hormonal imbalance? Now let us discuss what hormonal imbalance actually means. A hormonal imbalance occurs when certain hormones are either too high or too low, and they begin to affect your body functions. Some possible symptoms include irregular menstrual cycle, absent periods, excessive facial hair growth, severe acne, difficulty getting pregnant, unexplained weight changes, hair thinning, excessive tiredness, breast discharge unrelated to pregnancy, mood changes, and hot flashes. Notice something important. These symptoms alone are still not enough for diagnosis. Symptoms can suggest a possibility. They do not confirm a diagnosis. One of the most dangerous things happening today is the symptom-based self-diagnosis. Someone watches a video on TikTok, someone sees a post on Instagram, or joins a Facebook group. Then they start connecting random symptoms and suddenly they decide they have a medical condition. But many medical conditions share similar symptoms. For example, acne can be caused by hormonal factors, genetics, stress, skincare products, certain diets, certain medications. Low libido can be caused by stress, relationship issues, anxiety, depression, fatigue, and hormonal issues. You cannot simply pick one explanation and declare it a correct diagnosis. Medicine doesn't work that way. The question I kept thinking about was this: why are we quicker to blame our bodies than the product? If a cream doesn't work, perhaps the cream doesn't work. If a syrup doesn't work, perhaps the syrup doesn't work. If a pill doesn't work, perhaps the claims were exaggerated. Yet, many people immediately conclude my body must be defective, my hormones must be damaged, there must be something wrong with me. That mindset can be harmful because it pushes people towards unnecessary medications and supplements. Let's have a conversation about the problems with enhancement products. Many body enhancement products make very bold promises. Some claim they can enlarge the hips, some claim they can enlarge the buttocks, some claim they can dramatically change body shape. But where is the scientific evidence? Where are the high quality clinical studies? Where are the proven results? Before taking any product, ask yourself, has this product been properly studied? What ingredients does it contain? What are the side effects? What is the long-term effect on my health? These are the important questions because natural does not automatically mean safe, and medication abuse can be dangerous. Repeated use of unregulated products can be risky depending on what they contain. Some products may affect liver function, kidney function, menstrual cycles, even cause infertility, even cause hormonal imbalance. Ironically, some people take these products because they think they have hormonal imbalance. Then the product themselves create health problems. This is why self-medication is never a good substitute for proper medical evaluation. This is why proper testing matters. This brings us back to the original question she asked. Do I really need a hormonal profile test? My answer is simple. If a hormonal condition is suspected, testing helps provide evidence. Medicine should be guided by facts, not assumptions, not guesses, not social media trends, and not advertisements. A hormonal profile can help healthcare professionals determine whether hormone levels are actually abnormal, because treatment should follow diagnosis. Diagnosis should not follow treatment. Unfortunately, many people reverse the process. They start treatment first, then look for evidence later, which is very wrong. If there is one thing I want you to take away from this video, it is this. Never assume your diagnosis. Never use symptoms alone to justify taking medications or supplements. Never conclude that something is wrong with your hormones simply because a product failed to give the result you expected. Your body deserves evidence-based care. Get evaluated properly, get the necessary tests done, get a professional guidance, because the right treatment starts with the right diagnosis. And sometimes what you think is a medical problem may simply be genetics or unrealistic expectations or a product that never works in the first place. If you have any more question or confusion, feel free to drop it in the comment section. If you have any experience you would like to share, feel free to drop it in the comment section as well. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and share it with someone who may need to hear this message. And I'll see you in my next video.